a lot. It's like a sort of a deeper, darker red with orange writing with their normal style logo and font. We've made a few different moves, which we'll have a look at very, very shortly. I'm just going to get this link, share it. So where are we? Text messages. So we'll get into the game with Boston. I'll quickly make a recap of the trades we just did. We signed Dennis Schroeder, who's 39 overall, to fill out our roster, and Aaron Gordon to fill out our roster. We traded Nelson Cousins for Clayton Gregory, just from a nostalgia standpoint, to get him a title who we used to have. Obviously, he's probably not going to get no minutes unless there's some big injuries. That's the trade we just did there. Before that, we did Terrell Peters and Rodney Newsom for Brandon Ingram. So we've made a fair few trades. We've got a bit older, but I love to see what Brandon Ingram looks like in Nuggets colours and see what he can do. So we'll get into it. They're home, so they'll be white unless something happens. I'm going to go with my green gear.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, they look at this as a great chance to grab another road win. They know they're the better team and come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business.
Alright, so we'll crack the Colonial Auto Mail. Really keen to see this. The woman at Dan Murphy's in Furniture Gully also asked me if I'd tried this. I think she had probably seen it and liked the look of it. So this one's for you, Dan Murphy's worker. It's a much darker colour than the two previous I've reviewed. It's more of an amber, colour. The head is sort of in between bigger bubbles and smaller bubbles, so we'll see what happens there with the head retention. And we'll get into the game. Smells sweet to the nose. Like my nostrils have gotten more blocked as the evening's gone on. Smells roasty and toasty. Bit of sweetness. We'll just get into the taste straight away. Oh wow. Oh yeah, yeah.
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. The Nuggets will kick off.
So it's roasty, toasty, toffee, caramel notes. It's got sort of like a bit of fruitiness on the back end. Probably after a piece the person purchased the beer. Wow, that makes no sense, Taz. Bit of fruitiness on the back end. There's like a little bit of sweetness on the back end, but like some of those toffee caramel notes and bitterness from that element aren't there on the back end. So it is actually a very smooth, easy drinking beer. It is 1.7 standard drinks. It's 5.7% ABV. A New World Amber Ale with malt forward flavour with layered citrus notes. Okay, yeah. So those sweet elements on the back end are those citrus notes from Reiku, Idaho Gem, and Mosaic hops. That is a really good beer. That is a really good beer by Colonial Autumn. By Colonial, their autumn ale.
Up against right now, and they know it.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to be ultra focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
And I have no doubts that
That-
they will be. As
yeah.
bluntly as Coach put it to Doors,
Yep.
I'm sure he was even more
That is the
blunt
epitome
when
of
he was
autumn.
talking to his guys.
That is the
Timeout
epitome
called
of
first
autumn.
of the game for the Nuggets. They defeated
If
the Wizards in their
someone
last
said,
And in that
what
game,
does autumn
guys, I mean,
taste
the
like?
beneficiary
That
of
is
what was
definitely
some
what
very
autumn tastes
lackluster
like.
defense being played against them.
So it
Agreed,
fits the
guys.
brief,
It was really quite
which is
shocking
good.
and
The can
disappointing how
art
many
is
free runs to the hoop
fantastic.
they
There's
got.
Collins there.
Now here's Payne.
His first
He
go
picked up 18
at the
points in
Nuggets
their last win
colours.
against Washington.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
And one.
And so
No.
he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money
So-
on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make
As
sure
people
that
would
you don't
know
give
on
them a
my
chance for the and one.
my Instagram account, Colonial is one of my favourite breweries.
And, you know, guys,
It was where my love of IPAs pretty much started,
Matter of fact, a lot
with
of
their
his points
yellow
came from the
and
scope.
green
He was
can.
feeling it. Guys, he is
Absolutely
close to where he
loved
was last year in that
that, more of a
category,
West
but,
Coast style
his
jammy
numbers are
type
still down
IPA.
just a skosh.
The Celtics making a switch here. Finley's
From
checked
that,
in.
I like their
Payne hits them both.
That's a familiar
Colonial
sight.
Pale
He
Ale.
hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in
From that,
regularly.
I was interested in their cider, which was nice. Their Kolsch was really, really nice. They're just a really, really good brewery.
The pass to Glover. 5 to shoot.
Private
And
River
out of bounds
in
as the Nuggets
WA.
gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened.
Drinkability
right
is a 10,
Just basically
and the
walked out
rating
of
is a 10 out of 10.
Last game for the
It is an
Celtics,
absolute
it was a loss
magnificent
to the
beer,
Hawks in Atlanta.
and they should be really proud of that.
Nothing went well
They should be
offensively
really, really
on this
proud of
night
that.
For them. They were just completely
And one.
disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use.
Very,
to
very
describe
happy with that.
Would be appropriate.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, in the first
As
half
soon
of
as
the
I,
play,
took
they're
the second
closing
and then
out
third
aggressively
sip.
blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity
Don't know what happened there.
on the defensive side.
I was just like, I was processing it as I was doing that. I'm like, yep, this is a 10, this is a 10, this is a 10. Nothing's filtering through that makes it less than a 10. It's a 10.
Pass to Finley. Pass to T. Three-pointer. That's good. T's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Payne. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, you have
Spotted.
to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The score now all even. And it's 6 points for T.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Celtics with possession here. Passes it to Olsen. Right wing. It's intercepted. Now here's Payne. 5 points in the game. From deep
That's him.
three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Payne's got 8 points. Celtics trail
Oh,
by 3.
that's what I was going to do. I was going to take player lock off, wasn't I? Can I do that? Nope. Unless it's in here somewhere. Whoops. Sorry. Nope. Oh, Pain. Pain train. Glover. Oh, wow. I forgot to turn player lock off here. It's actually what I might do. Might simcast. Get to the next game. Or at least play the last 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Oh, Payne. Payne just wags his finger like Matumbo. Get out. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough shot. I don't know what's happened to the shooting stroke. It's just disappeared. Like the graph. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean.
Barnes.
Little slider underneath the shot has just disappeared. There you go, Payne.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Oh, Sean, he's here. He's here. Sean is here. Yeah. Minutes. Commentator's not even. The press are not even making a sound. It's a bit of a glitch in this game. Yep, nothing there. Blah blah blah. You couldn't win without Kobe, could you, Shaq? Yep. Back to you in the studio. So we'll have a quick look at the box stats there, box scores. Carson had a 24-4-4 game. He's the shooting guard, 91 overall at the age of 26. He's going to turn into some kind of player, I reckon. He already is some kind of player. Lawal, who's 36, 75 overall. Jabari Parker, who's 37 years of age. Not a lot else. Carson Olsen, Glover at the age of 33. Yeah, not a lot going on there. Payne had 21, 1, 3, and 2 blocks. Shot 9 of 9 from the field, and bit under 50% from the field there. Could have shot a bit better. 2 from 5 from the 3-point line. Could have done better there. Ingram in his first game with Bucks, obviously not controlling him, which next game I'll turn player lock off so I can see if I can play well with him. Knox, who's disgruntled, had an 8 9-3 game. Colonial in his first game had 5-3-7-2. Gregory had 1 point in 4 minutes. We're just gonna jump straight into the next game. Straight into the next game. On the same live, there's no point. I've got no more other beers to try, so scored 150 in the game. That's fairly good. Turn player lock off, which will be weird. What's it doing? Player lock disabled. Position lock disabled. Alright, so because it is absolutely an amazing they should be very, very proud of this beer. It is a 10 out of 10 in drinkability, a 10 out of 10 in taste. Whoop. Oh, I've really butchered that re-pour. Ooh, big call there. Sounds like something my mum would say. Something a bit too full on. Ooh, should be banned. Alright, so I fixed that pour. Awesome match so far. Not too sure if you mean in Heath Ledger. Don't think so. I need tea now. I need a lot of things, but we'll just double check where are we? Green Beacon and the Brick Lane Avalanche being 6 point whatever and 6 point whatever. Starting to feel those two beers now. Starting to creep in.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Denver Nuggets. Some good basketball lately by Denver. This is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct.
I reckon this is going to be a pretty big win. Valentine, I don't think's very good rating wise. Slay, I don't think it's very good rating wise.
Welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Let's have a look at Atlanta for a second. We'll just go to their Slay is 80 overall. Valentine is 70. Pinson is 78. Washington 76. Robinson is 68. Miller is 80. So yeah, they're not that. They've got Terrell Peters from the trade that I just did. Weird that they aren't starting Yurtferson. I've got Roddick, who I actually really liked. I don't know why he is where he is rating wise.
And Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. So glad you could join us here at the Phillips Arena, the home of the Hawks in Atlanta. And of course, Slim, they'll need someone to fill his role.
Well, Kevin, no question it's a risky deal to make because you can sometimes sour your fans when you do that. I mean, trading one of the most popular players on the team is always high risk, no matter what you get in return.
Yeah, but it's a trade that I'm sure a lot of fans will second guess. Clearly a bold move, but as a GM, these are the things that are supposed to happen. You're going to bring scrutiny, and you just have to wait and see how this plays out. You have to focus on the big picture and what's going to be best for your organization moving forward.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Ellis, and it's Anthony in at the 4 slot. And so here's Denver. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And he gets it to go.
That's a tough
How
shot.
about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Denver with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Ellis, the pass to Anthony. Clock is at 3. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Oops.
To the inside, Slay, and that one's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's rebounded by Robertson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Anthony sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Denver making a switch here. Payne's checked in. There's the pick. To the middle, off the pick. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this one. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Snatched away. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Slay. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job
no.
setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And the Hawks with possession here. Valentine passes to Washington. Kicks it to Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's good. D's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Rejected by Robertson. They retain possession. Payne gets a wide open look. It's rebounded by Robertson. Atlanta leading by 5. They double him with Payne. Robertson drives in. And stolen by Payne. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Barnes kicks to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. Score the basket.
Bang,
After missing
bang.
his first attempt.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Pass to Washington. Here's Valentine. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Robertson with the steal. Covered by Anthony. 9 feet out. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter.
Where's Payne going?
What the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Boston. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The dish now to Miller. Here's Hasselhoff. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Payne's checked in.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
The shot is off, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, it's just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Here's Payne after the basket by Atlanta. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Payne's got 5.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Payne with the block. And that one's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Payne. A 29-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Atlanta with the ball. They have a 9-point lead.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hogs. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
And
Pine 8-2.
Ewing's checked in for Denver. Slim comes in for Barnes. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
On the wing, Miller from downtown, and he gets
Ooh,
it
that's
to go.
in.
Miller's got 5.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Here's Slay. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. He's got 10.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Here's Ingram. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to.
Well, welcome, Ingram.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. It's Ewing high post. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Ellis can't get it to go.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Passes it to Valentine.
It's in.
No good with the triple.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Inside, Denver passing it around. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And again, Denver with the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
There's the pick. Here's Washington. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ellis, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ellis. The feed to Ewing. Rebound, Atlanta. Robertson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pulls up from the corner, and he hits the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Robertson with the steal. Jackson passes to Valentine. Covered by Barnes. Takes the 13-footer.
Oh, that's a tough shot.
He's got
I was
6.
all over him there.
The Nuggets trail by 9. And it's Ellis penetrating. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, good D. but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
Yeah.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
Here's the screen. Here's Washington. And you can count it over the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Jackson has the open look. Hits the bomb. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Oops, sorry. Cohen, Payne, Ingram.
And Ellis throws it down.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The pass to Knox. Down low, Westfall. And rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. Atlanta leading by 11. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Washington. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Robertson passes to Washington. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Back to Barnes. Dishes it to Ellis. Inside. It's picked off. Covered by Barnes. Shot is no good. And it's Denver the other way. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Ellis against Robertson. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Denver on D. They trail by 7. Shots good by Miller.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Myers. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Here's Valentine. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Can't get it to fall.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Slim. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
1:37 left now here in the second. Here's Slay. Score the basket.
Well,
Number 6
tough.
for him
That
this
is a
game.
tough
6
shot.
for 9, 67% shooting. The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Myers. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Nuggets, number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Stolen away. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Payne. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Feeds to Miller. Lets it go from the wing. The shot is off. And so we conclude the first half. Hawks lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here at...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for them. Atlanta came ready to play. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11, really playing as a unit. After one, they held an 8-point advantage. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man. And then, of course, the open man is finishing, so no problem here tonight.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives a team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you got to rock.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Anthony, and it's Knox in at the center position. Banked in off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms
gonna
of
stop
the
trying to
attempts,
get
and that's just
certain
not
players
gonna
certain
get it done.
stats.
They've got to figure it out.
Misses from short range. The Nuggets
and just
trail
try
by
to do what I need to do to get the win.
Barnes dishes to Anthony. The open shot, Ellis. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And that's 15
Down by
points
3.
for Ellis.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Got a piece of it. Down low. Robertson outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 4 to shoot. Blanketed by the D.
It's a tough
right
shot.
to the rim for the layup.
I'll pay
He's
that.
got 10.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Anthony kicks to Ellis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's blocked. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And Anthony sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. We take a look at the Cavaliers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks, 3 games behind.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
There better not be. I mean, if anybody still is doing that, they haven't been watching this group play. I mean, this is a dangerous team.
Denver's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Pass to Ellis. Pick off in midair. Over to the wing. Passes it to Valentine. No good on the 3.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Knox the pass to Ellis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Ellis. He's got 19 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Jackson, he's checked in for Atlanta. There's a good screen. Here's Slay. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I'm too sure I'm going to win this
Risky
game.
shot there, size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
It's deflected. The dive for the ball. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the paint. Here's Westfall. Knocks it loose. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The pass to Washington. That's good. He's got 5. The Nuggets trail by 3. And it's Ellis penetrating. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
High, fantastic. One-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
To the paint, Westfall. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Pass to Washington. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And the Nuggets with some changes. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 3. Payne in the post. Passes it to Knox. Makes it off the glass.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Assist goes to.
For Atlanta, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Such a wide open look.
Bang.
Miller's got 10 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Payne. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
That's
It's
good.
in.
5 points in the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
He kicks to Ewing, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And a foul. Ball on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Miller. 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Nuggets trail by 3. Payne passes to Knox, and he gets it to go.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Newsom. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. And the layup's good off the glass. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And the basket good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Puts up a 3. The shot is off.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Miller, no up.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And there's the pass to Knox. Payne can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Peters. Steps back and fires. They retain possession. Miller with a wide open look. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Payne, and he gets it to go. Payne's got 18 points in the game. Atlanta's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Kicks to Miller. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Atlanta. They lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Hawks leading. Here is Slay. Offensive rebound. Robertson lays it up and banks it in. Robertson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. And for Denver, here's Anthony. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, has been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And for the Hawks,
they've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Back to Barnes. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Miller outside. It's wide by Atlanta. Here is Slay. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hamry. Offline with his 3.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Miller's got room. Connects on the 17-footer.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Ellis left side. He dishes it to Anthony. Valentine, covered by Barnes. Here is Slay, and Anthony sends it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Washington's checked in for Miller. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. 5 on the clock. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8.
Down by 5.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
No, Pinson's just like,
a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking
straight.
about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Time call here. The Nuggets
I'm a straight down killer.
Information for us, Doris.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
To the inside. Puts it up from 12. Cannot hit. And the Nuggets going the other way. It's Anthony with the drive. Ellis dishes to Anthony. Yes, it is Ellis picking up the assist. It's now 1 point Atlanta lead.
Key bucket. We know he delivers that stretch.
Here's the screen. Can he keep it going? Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Payne, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Ellis on the double. Six on the shot clock. Here's Washington. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Anthony. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Now the dish to Barnes. Poked away. The tray. Rebounded by Anthony.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And that one's good.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
To stop the drought. And that's 2 points on the way.
He's been noticeably AWOL here in the fourth. Absent. Only 1 make on 5 chances.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Ellis kicks to Payne. He feeds it to Anthony. Count the bucket. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And they're on the break. Moving it up. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. The feed now to Anthony. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Payne passes to Anthony. Dishes to Ellis. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Rebound, Atlanta.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Inside, here's Robertson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Payne. Can't hit, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Washington. No good with the elbow jumper.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Another 3 for Denver.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's second in this half.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. There's 1:26 left in the game. Miller's checked in for Atlanta. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Valentine, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Feeds to Payne. The screen from you. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. .112 left in the 4th quarter. Payne passes to Knox. Howard down. And the assist led him into the lane.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no lead on that one.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Valentine. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter of this one. Payne in the post. Banked in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Stolen. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Payne's got 30 points.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're totally right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, they're staring us right in the face. We've been around long enough to know when the game is over. And this one is in that category.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
But the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using clock. That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisp, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shoots the 3. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Payne. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Atlanta with the ball. Rob. And here they go. Yes!
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan player of the game.
Payne?
He had
Or
just
Alice.
an outstanding fourth-quarter performance.
Either
He
Payne
really
or
had the
Alice.
fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the
Payne.
outcome of this game.
32-9
And Shaq,
and
I
3.
can tell you want to say something. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Slay had 23, 2, and 16, and then not a lot else from anyone else. Newsom, who we had for 2 seconds. Peters. So Payne had a player of the game honours from the Nuggets. He had 32, 3, 9, 1 and 2 with 3 of 5 threes and 13 of 20 from the field. Alice had a really good game with 26, 2 and 3, plus minus of 10. Anthony 16, 2 and 3, 1 and 3. Wes Foal had 6, 5, 2 and 1. Knox had a 6, 7 and 3 block game. Ingram had 5, 3, 1 and 1. Cohen had 1, 1, 1. Barnes had 7 rebounds, 3 and 1 block. And that's about all she wrote. Nah. Yeah, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Where's next? Yeah, next pick 13. Nah. No way, no way, no way. Ooh, Payne is number 8th on the list of best players. Just got to keep having games where I score more than 24, 26 points each game. And I reckon I could probably get him MVP honours. So we'll just leave it there.